men these days don't really know respect as much as back in the day.
How old are you guys?
I'm 21. 21.
And are you single or are you taken?
I'm single. Single.
Can you tell me why that is? Why are you single, you think?
It's a lot of lustful relationships, and I just don't like that.
Okay.
I would say men these days don't really know respect as much as back in the day. It's a lot different than it was.
It's incredible to me how a lot of these modern women do not understand that clothing is communication. And then before you go there, this is not a controversial statement. This is actually a social and biological fact and reality. And I'll explain exactly what I mean by this. When a woman dresses in a way that emphasizes her body, she's sending a signal, and the male brain is going to receive that signal how it's been designed to receive that signal for millions of years of evolution. That's just a reality. So getting upset at a response while literally controlling the narrative and the signal is not a serious position. I can't take you serious. And don't get it twisted. A man can still respect a woman and still be visually stimulated by her appearance or her, attractiveness, right? Or how she's dressed, right? Those two are actually not in conflict of each other. But if the presentation is designed to produce a response, then the male response is not a male character problem. That's a logical problem. And it's funny how they both mention lustful, and the girl at the start said that, men are not respectful as they were, and they don't understand respect as the men back in the day were. Well, how about this? And I wonder if modern women ever think about this, right? Because we all know it's never ever their fault. Well, let me pick your brains and, critically think with you here. Maybe the fact that maybe the reason actually why men were so respectful back then and they weren't so lustful was because the women actually understood that, dressing like a Jezebel and wearing basically no clothes outside at 3 o'clock in the morning wasn't a good idea. Maybe the men back then were respectful because they understood, or their woman wouldn't dress like this, or women wouldn't present themselves like this in public. So maybe it was understood, maybe the woman actually understood how to actually present themselves in public, and that dressing like a Jezebel, unless you were obviously selling box and being a prostitute, it probably wasn't a good idea, and you probably wouldn't get respect from those men, and men would probably be lustful about you because that's how you're presenting yourself. Like, this is similar to a guy in a police uniform dressed as a police, disguised as a police officer in a uniform, but he's not a police officer. But when a fight breaks out, people expect him to break up the fight, and they go to him and they say, "Oh, aren't you a police officer? You should break this up." And he's like, "No, I'm just dressed as a police officer today." Like it makes no sense. Like, this is crazy.
Whenever you see a guy who tries to slut shame you, open your block list. That's what I do. Nigga, show me 2,000 bitches you done turned down. If you show me 2,000 bitches you done turned down, then I believe that you really slut shaming me. Really, niggas be jealous. This is as many niggas I be turning down. I be turning down niggas. Bitch, you don't got that list. Niggas don't got that list. So why y'all be letting men slut shame you? Tell a nigga to pull out his phone and show you how many bitches he got blocked. If a nigga try to slut shame you, tell him open the list. You want to see it. How many bitches you don't turn down? Then you gonna see niggas are really projecting because they don't get no bitches. They don't get.
Show me the list. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of funny. But it's crazy how a lot of these women don't understand that when they come online and flex the amount of guys that they actually rejected, or how many guys are in their DMs, or how many guys in this case she had to block, seemed like well over 100 guys. You're actually proving the opposite point. Like, it's crazy that they don't even realize this. Because what they don't understand is that there's a huge difference between a man who wants you and actually a man who actually wants to commit to you. She has plenty of men. Clearly, we can see, just like most average women, and I've said this before, most average, like, there are average women out there who have more plays than celebrities. Right? But she has plenty of the first, right, and is using it to avoid the conversation about the second, which is like, the first is like, oh yeah, you can get a lot of guys, but can you get a guy to commit to you or attract the guy that you actually want to go down on one knee and you admire, love, and respect? Probably not. You know, a lot of these modern women confuse access with value, right? Like, access and value are not the same thing. Every single woman has access to male attention. Like, that's not rocket science. Like, we all know this. Most guys find most women attractive. This has never ever been the flex that she thinks it is. And obviously, you go to the comments, you get women confirming her story. Oh, I got like 100 niggas blocked. Like, bro, it's not a flex, bro. It's not a flex. That's just a paper trail of interactions that went nowhere. A long block list, right, is not a proof of high value. It's only a proof of high traffic. Like, that's all that it really is. The men she blocked are fine. They've already moved on. They probably laid up somewhere with another girl right now. Like, they're not worried about her. Like, what? Like, that's crazy, but she's still scrolling a list for content. Like, bro, like, the things that women do online is like, bro, just to show, I guess, just to flex, what they think it's a flex, but it's really not. But yeah, bro, like, it's insane how many women actually think that this is a flex. Like, bro, it's not. Like, it's really not. This is actually like an L. And it shows that you cannot attract the guy that you actually want, admire, and respect.
When a man who you wouldn't even touch with a 10-foot pole hits on you, I want you to remember this. 50% of men believe that they could land a commercial flight in an emergency. He's not confident, sweetie. He's delusional.
I've been trying to tell y'all, man, some of these women actually out here, bro, like, they genuinely find it disgusting and actually disrespectful whenever men who they're not attracted to actually approach them. Like, that is actually one of the biggest ways to upset or disrespect a woman in 2026. Like, a guy who's not attractive, like, approaches them. That's how you get videos like this online of, you know, them cooking that guy. It's crazy, bro. Like, imagine, like, we live in a world now, bro, where, like, yo, if you see a shorty and you think that she's valid, right? And you might have had success with women in the past, right? And you go up to this girl, you think she's pretty, and you go up to her, and for some reason, you know, maybe it's because of the way how you dress, maybe the way how you talk, right? She's not physically attracted to you. So, you know, she rejects you, right? She says she has a boyfriend, which is the go-to line that most women use, right? And she rejects you, or she says, oh, you know, I'm talking to somebody right now, or she just blatantly, like, just walks away and just doesn't have a conversation with you. The real ones know that that happens on the regular. But imagine, bro, you just walk away. Like, you just go away. Okay, this girl's not feeling me. Next day you wake up and you go on Instagram and you see a shorty, like, made a video. The same girl you approached last night in the club or wherever it was. Yeah, she makes a video about you and you get shamed online. Oh, a man who can't touch you with a 10-foot pole. When they approach you, just remember, 50% of men think they can land a commercial flight in emergency. They're not confident. They're just delusional. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, as bad as it is, that's actually kind of funny. But this is the world that we live in now, bro. You approach a girl that you think is pretty and she doesn't find you attractive in return, you're not only gonna get rejected in person, but you're actually gonna get rejected online. And every single person in the group chat and every one of her followers and even the people who are going to follow her after this video are gonna cook you. That's just the reality of what it is, bro. Which is why most guys don't shoot their shot. But I mean, that shouldn't, as a guy, you face rejection all the time, so I don't think that should prevent you from shooting your shot. But I'm just saying that's what happens why guys never ever end up going up to girls, because you could get really shamed and, you know, for doing this if the girl obviously doesn't find you attractive. And, you know, obviously she's making this content for her female audience, so they're going to eat this up. I mean, you should see the comments on that original video. They were absolutely agreeing with her and telling stories about how this guy who was so chopped approached them, and they were like, oh my God, like, bro, the group chats are going crazy right now. But yeah, that's a reality, man. I've been trying to tell y'all, man, some of these women out here, bro, they genuinely feel disrespected and disgusted whenever a guy that they don't find attractive. Like, that's the worst thing a modern woman can do, like, go through today. Find a guy unattractive and they actually approach her.